Kim with Auspicious Air. Just checking in, seeing how things are going. How's everybody doing? Are we in second week of October? What's up, my Libra? I'm a Libra. Libras are great. And this season, the time of year, kisses, chef kisses. All right, well, I'm just doing a check-in because, well, I've been neglectful. That's okay. Nobody misses them that much. Come on. Spirits, guys, and are good. Show us the cards we need to see. As Dharma Jane would say, show us something good. So, we shall see. What? You gotta be kidding me. No, kidding. Alright. Oh, I knew it. I was like, don't turn that card over. Don't turn that card over. Anyway, bottom of the deck, subconscious energy is the Page of Swords. A little immaturity, a little bit of, I said foul mouth. Foul mouth. A little bit of, watch your words is probably needing to be said. I'm the worst. I'm a verbal abuser, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's because I've been a small person my whole life that I have to use my weapons as words, my words as weapons, but I do. If you're gonna fuck with me, you're gonna fuck with my intellect, and I will fucking... I'm creative with the vocabulary, okay? And I will hit you where it hurts. So, shout out Libra. Don't fuck around. Fuck around, find out. And the overall energy is the Ace. I don't know why I'm on such defense right now. What happened to you? Who hurt you? Ace of Cups. In the reverse. Which, if you know, I always have my cards turned up right, but for some reason this one came out in the reverse. Don't love that. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I do love what it... I kind of do. I don't know. I mean, I think you're not about receiving or, the emotional toll is... I think you're just in a good spot right now. So this doesn't bother me so much, being in the reverse. It is what it is. You're not overly emotional. You're more, logical and pragmatic, being practical in your thoughts, very controlled in a way, just not emotionally rattled at the moment. You're not, nobody can shake your peace, which is great. I mean, isn't that where we all would like to be? Where nobody can shake our peace. I think it's great. And the querent, or the person I'm reading for, is Justice. Hey. Figured it would come out. I mean, we are in Libra season. That is a Libra card. It's justice, the scales, the, all the things. Diplomacy and fairness and equality and fighting for justice, fighting for other people, fighting for yourself, fighting for the greater good of everybody, for fairness. I would hope, I always, I would like to think that most of us don't purposefully go out seeking to destroy or hurt other people, or, to cause, create chaos and things like that. But it's come to my attention that some people really do seek that out. Shocking, but because they're miserable and misery loves company, so they want to just bleed all their poison onto other people and, spread the negativity and the hatred. But you don't have to participate. Nobody has to participate with that. I would advise people not to participate. And if people do come at you with negativity or hastiness or hostile energy, walk away. You don't have to participate. That's the beauty. People love to participate, though. They love a war. We love a war. Arguing, war, coalitions with each other. We love that group pack mentality against someone else, against another person that don't have our beliefs. God, we revel in that as a human race. Be the difference. Be the odd man out. Be the oddball. Be weird. Don't participate. Just my thoughts. You have the moon for their energy. So the other person you're thinking of could be a neighbor, could be a friend, could be someone down the street, could be whoever, whatever. Could be the checkout girl at the grocery store. They have the moon. That's Cancer energy. My aunt is a Cancer. She was just here this last week, and I loved it so much. I really enjoyed her company and really getting to visit with her and talk to her, and that's my matriarchy. That is where I come from, and I come from a long line of strong women. Not saying women, I didn't say that. Strong. Mentally healthy, it's debatable. What does that really mean? It's all relative. It's all relative. Shout out now, Cheryl. Anyway, love her, and I had a great time, and it was necessary. It was needed. That energy for me was definitely needed, and I feel better and closer to, my familial system and roots, and the things that I get annoyed with or things that bother me. I look at these women that are my elders, my sages, and I really appreciate them. And I think every woman needs that. Every girl should have an aunt or a mom or a grandmother or somebody or a friend, a mentor who they can have truth, because it's not always rainbows and butterflies with my elders. And my aunt, she speaks the truth. She'll tell you. She don't give a fuck. 0 fucks given, which I appreciate, and that I like, and she does it in a way that she's a Cancer. She's a mother. She's like the moon. She's nurturing. She holds her circle very close, but she's liked by everyone. But she doesn't like surface level energy and things like that. And she's very spiritual. She's very wise, and she's very, she's been through a lot. She's a sage. She's learned, and I learned from her. And I think there's some grace in that. She always told me, she's like, don't be mean, just have grace, be a lady, have some grace. If you don't like what they say, it's okay. No, thank you. And anyway. And then for the obstacle or challenge is the Eight of Swords. Again, this is like air energy, Libra. Oh my god. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm like, oh my god, where am I? You know, this is about not feeling like you have a place, being imprisoned, being somewhere you don't want to be. But you know, that's all in your head. I mean, obviously, physically, you can be somewhere you don't want to be, but use your, you know, it's temporary. Everything is. And you have that choice and the ability to change the way you think. Does it always make it feel better at the time? No. No. But that's not what life's about. It's about suffering, in a way. I mean, to me, it's the biggest waiting room, and it is about lessons and suffering and trials, tribulations, as above, so below, all the things, you know, and not everything is going to be good. And if everything was good, it wouldn't be good, because there's no bad. Like, if there's no bad, how can it be? Anyway, you get it. I know you're smart. You get it. Then you have the Ten of Cups. That's like the best. It's like love and happiness, but this is funny because I was like, oh, okay. Everything looked really good. Seven of Wands. That is a little bit of argumentation, you know, a little bit of strife and like fighting with people. Just, it could be small battles, you know, but I mean, look at politics right now too. It could be big battles. It could be war. But you know, there's that rest, rejuvenation. There is somebody maybe a little bit, it's either you or them being possessive or, yeah, selfish, possessive, maybe the lack mentality, you know, things going on, maybe jealousy, but you know, you have the rest, and then you have that energy of like ready to, it's almost kind of a combative energy there. There's a little underlying combative energy, which makes me think it might be relationship based. I don't know who, why, when. I got nothing going on, girl. Okay. Two of Cups. That is love. But like I said, when I drew that, I was like, shit. Followed by the Three of Swords. Betrayal, heartache. Sorry. So, you know, I mean, what goes up shall come down. So, you know, just this energy right now is actually really good because where Venus is, she's where she's supposed to be. She's lined up. Things should be actually going pretty well, especially where your Venus is in your sign. If something's going wrong, it's not. It has nothing to do with Venus because she's right where she needs to be. Opposed to when she was in, I think, Aries or maybe Taurus. I don't know. Uncomfortable. That was uncomfortable. That was argumentation and really being combative. So this could be some past energy too flowing over, and we're moving into this more Pluto's direct, smoother kind of copacetic, especially with relationships, and being easy with each other, and being kind to each other, and being nice to each other, being diplomatic, you know, just a real sweet kind of energy. I love that. So just be careful. That Three of Swords, it might rear its ugly head, you know, residual energy. It doesn't just go away. So it'll be all right. It looks good. Let's draw two of these. Okay. Is everybody enjoying October? Even if I'm in a bad mood or don't feel good, I don't care. Love this weather. Love it. You know what I fucking hate though? I'll show you. Do you see this? Little bitch ass bug. Fucking the armor bugs. Oh, stink bug. I fuck. Hate them. I know it's not nice to hate, especially nature. I hate them. They're crunchy. You can't squish them because they stink, and then they'll call in all their friends. It's a strong word. I think they're AI. They're just multiplying like crazy. They're like little spies. Maybe. Okay. Too many hats. Slow down. Slow down. Reminds me of Santa Claus. I'm like, fuck, Christmas already? See, I'm still in October. I'm sorry, I'm not giving that up. No. Oh, life of the party. Be the light. For the Libra season. Yay! So yeah, I think that's good. That's that sweet energy, that nice energy, that librarian energy, that diplomacy, you know, wanting to socialize, wanting to go out, wanting to spread joy to other people, being kind, being nice. So be kind, be nice, be a Libra. Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bottom of the deck, count your chickens. Stay humble. All right. Love you. Bye.